Evening VC, Dave here, and just a few quick things tonight. A couple records have come in. First, you've seen me show a couple of these already. This is the X 6.1 7-inch from 1991 from great punk band from the Netherlands. And this is Slimy Toad and Jake's Cake. Now, this comes with the bag and everything that get you started collecting these. So it says this is 6.1 in a series of 6. Contains leaflet and collection box and paper bag and a 7-inch single. And have all of the original stuff with this is really cool. From the X, in the bag, it's funnier now. This is an Amsterdam scumbag. But yeah, a couple great tracks on this. And now I need 3 more. So I've got half of this deal now. And I found this one in the States too, so that was really cool. We'll see how I make out finding the other 3. Next up, got to thank Tim, High Noon's Vinyl down in Orlando. He clued me in onto a collection that had come into Foundation, his local there. Major reggae collection. I was a little late. I called down there to try to get a hold of one of the records in their flip video. It was Alton Ellis, Sunday Coming, but someone beat me to it. But I did get this record, Presenting Iroi. This fantastic reggae, roots reggae. This is a 1976 UK pressing on Trojan Records, and just a phenomenal album cover. What a photo, and the back too. Yeah, there's a song. The last track is called Cowtown Skank, and my friend down in Haleyville, Alabama, will tell you that that's a Starkville, Mississippi hooker. Yeah. Show you the label. This is the 76 repress on Trojan. I'll show you that label there. VG Plus condition on the record. I couldn't be happier with this. Sounds fantastic. Not an easy record to track down. I think it was originally released in '73. But so that was a nice one to find. Went to see a show. This is only the 3rd show I've been to since the pandemic started. But the venues here, at least some of them, have made it so you got to show your vaccine card, and you have to wear a mask. That's the Fillmore and the Fillmore Underground. Now, it was Tuesday night, and I went to see Quicksand from New York City. Walter Schreifels and crew. He's now got Stephen Brodsky from Cave-In on guitar in the band, which is awesome, and then the original bassist, original drummer. And they got a new album out, and I just picked it up. Distant Populations on Epitaph. Fantastic album art. Some of the coolest album art I've seen this year. Really, really cool. And Walter's still a hell of a songwriter, and these songs off this album sounded really good live. Had a lot more punch to them than what I heard online. But still really well written songs, heavy, melodic, and they played all the old stuff, which is more hardcore, New York City hardcore stuff from the 90s, off of Slip and Manic Compression. Played a ton of those songs, and I've posted 2 videos from the gig, so I hope you all enjoy those. Those are on the page somewhere recently. Now, on a Tuesday night, I didn't expect, there was only like 150 people at that gig. They hadn't played well, they reformed a few years back and toured a little bit. for their album Interiors, but it had been so many years, and then, you know, a couple of years later they put this album out. So there wasn't that many people, and the other reason there wasn't that many people at this gig, next door was Bad Religion and Alkaline Trio, sold out. And I couldn't figure out when I got there why it was taking so long to get to the parking deck. Well, that was why. They were at the main Fillmore. But it was a good gig. Luke from Tip Top was there. One of the guys that works at Lunchbox Records was there. Another guy that works at Tip Top. He's in the band Clear Body. They almost got asked to tour with Quicksand. It ended up being this band from Houston that opened. They kind of sounded a little like Smashing Pumpkins. They were all right. They were from Houston. I can't remember their name though. You know, not memorable. Quicksand was a freaking killer. So yeah, that was that. And today I got some news. A friend of ours, Johnny B, John Brighton, he's a local sound engineer, you know, recording engineer, had his own studio in home, and he passed away last night, you know, unexpectedly. So I don't know all the details yet, but you know, he did a lot of work here for local musicians, and so I just wanted to mention that. He did a lot of work for my friend Cheetah and his bands over the years. For one was the band Born Under Punches, which I think they took that name from a Talking Heads song. This was from 2007 when he had named his studio, you know, Brighton Studios for his last name at that time, but then he changed the name of the studio to Abbey Road Studios, which was really cool. And this was Born Under Punch's second album. It's got some crazy German name to it because they had gotten a German bass player at that time, Karsten. But yeah, and Jack Marble played bass on this record. He now has a record store here in Charlotte called Mad Jack's Records and Comics. And I gotta go see him. So yeah, some sad news. So rest in peace, Johnny B. I hope you're all well out there. Peace.